The Integrity Commission and former manager of the Marketing and National Importing Board, the MNIB, Ruel Edwards, were both represented at Wednesday's sitting. Edwards has been represented by Cajetan Hood, while Rogers Ferguson sits for the defense. Wednesday's date was set aside following a deadline of May 31st for submissions. Hood did not meet the timeline given by the court. When they appeared before Belizean Bond Judge Justice Godfrey Smith, the parties were scolded because the court had no submissions from Hood, which means that the case could not be heard again today. Justice Smith said that this was particularly unfortunate given the backlog crisis facing the courts. The attorneys were told that no other dates were available in June for oral presentations and that the only option would be for written submissions. Attorney Cajetan Hood has been given a deadline of June 14th to make written submissions to the court.
The essence of the claim is to say that the Integrity Commission did not have the authority to do what they were doing. In the meantime, the Integrity Commission gave the undertaking to the court in the initial order that they would stop whatever they were doing and await what the court would say. In fact, the only reason why we filed the claim was because we asked for that very undertaking in November, December, and they refused to give the undertaking. And because of the Integrity Commission's refusal to give the undertaking, then we had to file and to try to get the court to prevent them from continuing what they were doing, because as far as we are concerned, they were acting wrongfully, unlawfully.
Meanwhile, the inquiry into alleged financial impropriety at the MNIB has been put on hold pending the outcome of this matter. The central issue is whether the Integrity Commission has the authority to proceed with an investigation on its own initiative without a specific complaint. Attorney for the Commission, Rogers Ferguson, says this would not have any bearing on the court matter.
You know, you may start and then court proceedings are going on. There is doubt as to what would be the outcome of the court proceedings, whether or not the court would give an order to stay at the end of it. So once there was agreement on the timelines, because on the last occasion we were here, the court set today for the trial of this matter. So once there was agreement on the timelines, then the defendant was satisfied. Well, one will lose a few weeks, but by June we should know what the result is.
Following the filing of the complainant on June 14th, the defendant, the Integrity Commission, will need to reply by June 21st, which will be followed by the court's final judgment on June 28th. Edwards has been represented by Trinidadian attorney Douglas Mendez, while the Commission's legal team is been led by Gilbert Peterson, who is also from Trinidad and Tobago. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.